Hi everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, July 23rd. Now on our show today, we have Dr. Vyas, who is here on behalf of Orange County Eye Care. And he's got some great new technology to tell us about, so I think you're really gonna love that. And then come dance with Laura. Laura Fremont teaches tap and a variety of other things here, so she's gonna tell us all about that. All right, let's take a look at our weather, where we are looking at sunny skies today, 80, 66, 79, 65, and then partly sunny on Monday with 77, 67. So very nice for our weekend, so look forward to that. All right, now if you are traveling, local beaches 75, 65, San Diego 72, 63, Santa Barbara 72-58. We're just waiting for that water to warm up because it's still in the mid to upper 60s. Palm Springs 110-81. Then if you're heading to the mountains, it's nice and warm during the day, but a little chilly overnight. Tahoe 85-50, Big Bear 82-51, Mammoth 83-47, and of course Las Vegas is just about the same as Palm Springs 110-86. So I would rather visit the beach. All right, let's tell you when the sunrise and sunset. Sunrise was at 5:57, and our sunset will be at 7:57. And Ken, thank you so much for sending in this gorgeous photo from Korea. We appreciate that. If you have a photo of someplace that you have visited on vacation over the summertime, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, stay tuned. We're going to have Dr. Vyas right up after our break.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine, COVID lockdowns in China, relentless inflation and rising interest rates have disrupted production and caused the global economy to stall. Is your money at risk during these uncertain times? Do you know how much exposure you have to the stock market and bond mutual funds? Should you even have money in the market today? Get a free risk analysis to ensure your capital is protected. Call now for information on the Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
Adventure has a new look. The 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness. Sure-footed symmetrical all-wheel drive. Paired with all-terrain Yokohama Geolandar tires. Plus 9.2 inches of ground clearance. Discover adventure on a deeper level. The all-new 2022 Subaru Forester Wilderness.
Irvine Subaru. Buy online, just come in to sign. Get 2 years complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Welcome to OCI Care with Dr. Vyas, Laguna Woods' most trusted premium laser eye surgery and comprehensive ophthalmology center. Located in the heart of the Laguna Woods community, OCI Care specializes in laser cataract surgery, glasses-free cataract surgery, microscopic glaucoma surgery, diabetic eye checks, routine exams, and all your other eye care needs. Dr. Vyas and the OCI Care staff believe in one-on-one care and the patient-physician relationship. Come in for your appointment today for a lifetime of better vision.
We have Dr. Vyas, or Vyas, either one, he says, with us today in studio. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I know you're dressed and ready to go off to work, and you just came from another clinic, so you are a busy guy.
Yep, hanging in there, keeping busy.
Good, good. Well, what are some of the, tell me give me an overview of OCI Care just as a whole.
Yeah, sure. So what we are is we're a boutique ophthalmology clinic, and our primary focus is really getting people to live without glasses, get their best possible vision, make sure their eyes are healthy for the rest of their lives so they can actually participate and do the things they want to do.
Right, right. And is it just you in the facility, or is it a group of doctors?
No, so the office is, I'm the only physician there, so I do all the surgeries, I see all the patients. I'm the only physician, but I do have an excellent support staff with me there.
Good. And you know, I was just thinking about how you're different compared to maybe some other people, some other places, and you're kind of a one-stop shop, like you told us before, but you also are very hands-on.
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest differences is I'm an osteopath, so I'm a DO, and a part of that is talking about the person's entire life. So like how does vision or whatever the ailment is affect their entire life?
Wow.
So that approach is a little bit unique.
Yes.
Coming from an osteopath. And then our office is also a little bit unique in the sense that, like you said, we do everything. So whether it be diabetes, a cataract, a retina issue, glaucoma, whatever it is with the eyes, we can take care of it.
So diabetes, I know we wanted to talk about that. How does it affect seeing?
Yeah, so diabetes is pretty devastating to the eyes. And it's one of those things where you really want to catch it early. I kind of think of it in a couple stages. You have your early stage, where you can really work with your primary care doctor to make sure things don't get worse, because the eyes are the first sign of diabetes typically. And then you have your severe stage, where things are getting bad, and you would need things like lasers, injections, all that kind of stuff. And we would have the ability to do all of that in the office.
Is that regardless of which type you have of diabetes?
So both types can affect the back of the eye. When it comes to the types, usually the type 2 is affecting people later in life, and type 1 is a little bit younger because it happens earlier in life. But they can affect the eye in the same way. So they're causing the same pathology in the back of the eye.
So what are some of the things that you would notice, like if you were diagnosed with diabetes, what are some things that you would notice right away with your eyes?
Yeah, so you're not going to notice a lot early. So in that early stage portion, you're not going to notice much, maybe a little blurry vision, maybe like frequent glasses changes, that kind of thing. But later on, you're going to notice it. You're going to have decrease in your vision, very blurry. You may be missing some spots of vision, things like that.
So what do you do in that case?
In the second stage case?
Yeah, like I guess at the beginning, would it be something, obviously they're going to see you once a year for a checkup, right? So then at that time you would be able to notice some differences?
Exactly. Okay. So when we see you every year, that means you're pretty much stable. We just check to make sure there's no changes, nothing worsening. But when we need to see you more frequently, like every 3 months or something like that, that's when we're seeing some changes. And we want to kind of, when it comes to another osteopathic approach, is the body heals itself better than anything I can do, typically. And so the reason why I say that is if you catch it early, you can make lifestyle changes and not need a laser or an injection or a surgery or whatever else. So that's kind of the purpose of screening and making sure that you're seeing,
All right, well that's good because you just never know if, you know, whatever is going to happen down the path, some effects that can happen.
Of course, yeah.
That's good to know.
Yep.
Now, in front of you, you have what I thought was Oculus, because it looks very similar to the virtual reality things, which, it sure does. But you call this something different, virtual field.
Yeah, it's very similar to the Oculus, so it's the same technology. It's virtual technology, and basically, for those of you who have taken like a glaucoma test where you click every time you see a light, it's the same test, but in a much more compact way. So this helps us out quite a bit in patients who, may have trouble transferring from a chair, may have trouble with life moving around, wheelchair bound. And it's much easier, quicker, and a lot less stressful on the patient. You don't have to patch over the eye, you don't have to take your glasses off. Lots of benefits to this.
Can I see it?
Of course.
I want to hold this. So does it just work off a remote or? Yeah,
so this is the remote that you would use for it. And it just works off of Wi-Fi.
So you just power it on, you just put it on their eyes like this, right?
Yep, exactly.
And so what are they going to see when they look inside?
Yeah, so when they look inside, they would basically see a field and a central fixation point, and they'd be looking at that. Anytime they see a light flash in the periphery, you'd be clicking on your clicker here. And you don't get too much resistance of people having this over their eyes? No, actually, it's actually much better, even for people who have issues with like anxiety, claustrophobia. This seems to work better because the nose is open. And so it's only over the eyes. There's no other constraints. Whereas the traditional virtual field machines, you have to put your whole head into a machine, and it's kind of enclosed.
Oh,
so
see, I forgot what that was like because I remember the one where you do this and then you used to do the puff in the eye.
Right.
But now they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
thank
we don't do
goodness.
that at all. Some places still do that. We
Okay.
just don't do that. Yeah.
So you still, but nevertheless, when you do what you're saying, you would put your whole head on something instead of that.
Exactly. This
Okay.
you would just be. You can even be laying down in
Okay.
a chair, an examination chair, wherever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you looking for when you use this?
So this is a test for glaucoma. It can test for what we call retinal detachments, and it can test for macular degeneration as well.
Wow.
And it tells us if you're seeing everything in your visual field or not. It also can help us understand about cataracts, so if cataracts are affecting your vision. And it also can help us understand if your eyelids are helping, or excuse me, are obstructing your vision.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, that, technology is amazing. And who would have thought? Now, I wonder which came first. Did this come first? Or did Oculus come first for the
Oculus
games?
came first.
It did.
Oculus came first. It's actually that technology that allowed us to use it for these types of purposes.
Go figure that gaming would turn into something that you could use for, diagnosing people.
Oh, yeah.
It's just amazing technology these days, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then this is just in the clinic. There's a lot of this technology that we use surgically as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Give me an example.
So an example surgically would be there's something called Aura, where basically the same kind of setup is live in the OR with the patient, and it's a little bit different technology, but it uses light to check the power of the lens implant you would need right then and there, and you can check that with what you've measured previously in the clinic.
Gotcha.
So you're absolutely sure that that's what they need.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for all the information.
Of course.
This is great. I mean, it's so nice to know about different technology.
Yep.
And then when somebody would come to your office, would they ask for this, or would it be something that you would just give them a choice?
Yeah, so this is actually something we do for every new patient. Every
Okay.
new patient that comes in gets one of these, so we have an understanding of their baseline visual field.
Okay.
And then moving forward, it just depends. Like if they have glaucoma or whatever else, it needs to be monitored.
Great. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for the information. It was nice to see you.
You too. It was nice being here.
All right. If you want more information about the virtual field, or if you have general questions, you can always go to oc-i.com. We'll be right back.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your home care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings.
Hello, I'm Kyle Warner, and I would love to talk to you about how we can help with your home care needs. Call me today.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today, and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money, too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
Welcome back. Well, we have Laura Fremont here, who is a dance instructor, and you may know her from our own village television, Laguna Woods Dance Moves. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm great, Lisa. Thanks for having me this morning.
Super exciting to see you. I mean, you've got a number of different classes for everybody, and of course, they're held here in the village, as well as you do stuff online and you do stuff on the TV. So a lot to cover. But before we do that, tell me just a little bit about yourself.
Oh, my background. I was in New York for a short while trying to be a professional, and I did that, some stage, and After that, I came to California and film and television, and I also got into dance education. I do have a degree in dance education from Florida State University.
Okay.
So after the performance, I decided it was time to start teaching. And I hooked up with the professional studio, and from there I traveled all around the United States. This picture right here is in Canada, so I've also taught internationally.
So which one is from Canada?
With the young people, the children in the background with the costumes. I adjudicated a lot of dance syllabus throughout, well, Canada and also New Zealand. And yeah, I've had an amazing career traveling and teaching dance. Apparently I was better at teaching than I was at performing, maybe.
Well, see, I think that's probably a great testament to who you are, though, right? Because
thank you.
When you can teach what you've learned all those years and people actually get it, then you must be pretty good at what you do.
It's exciting to watch them get it. It really is.
Yeah.
And then the other photograph, that's just maybe about
it looks like an SNL skit.
No, you know who that is? That's Dan Franco, and that was about 6 or so months ago. That's an Apple TV show, The After Party.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was a promo. It is a promo for the after party, and he's like so awesome. So I still perform television and film.
Okay.
And they give me a call. They're like, "Come on up." And
so is that you have an agent?
I do have an agent.
Oh, okay.
Block
okay, so every
agency.
once in a while, I think that's great.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
that's fun. So let's talk a little bit about what you do here. So you teach dance classes, and they're varying.
Yes, I teach tap and jazz. Currently.
Okay.
I'm considering ballet.
Okay.
But there's 2 platforms. The first is at, like you said, Clubhouse 5, right here.
Okay.
And this is my very first tap class, and we started in January, and they have become so amazing. And like I just finished telling you, they all came to me. They laugh when I tell them this because I have to remind them how far they've come. But they all came to me the first day and said, "Hello, my name is, and I just want you to know I can't balance and I can't remember anything." And I said, "Okay, so come on in, class, and let's give it a try." So this is like about a month after, and you'll see they're all standing on one leg all together, and in the right place at the right moment, and we have so much fun. They make me smile. They make me very happy.
Is this a tap class?
This is my tap class. This is my Thursday morning, 10:30 a.m. tap class, Clubhouse 5, the fitness room.
So when you think tap classes, you think, okay, oh, I have to have tap shoes.
No. I tell everyone, as long as you have a sneaker that moves smoothly across the floor, or like an Oxford or a slip-on that doesn't come off your foot, you're good. I said, but when you fall in love with tap and when you fall in love with my class, then maybe you might want to go out and get tap shoes.
Are there people who already have tap shoes?
Yeah, a few have come in.
Okay.
You know, that's the other conversation. You know, I haven't done this. I was 5 years old and I learned tap, but it's like riding a bicycle.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it is. You come in and, like, one of my students is Sally. Sally's about 88, and she came in and she goes, "What's this step?" And her feet start moving, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a rhythm roll." And she goes, "I learned this so long ago. I didn't know what it was called anymore." I was like, "That's awesome, Sally."
That's wonderful. I mean, it's good inspiration, and I think
great.
You know, and before we were talking a little bit about how important it is to get out of the house, to really work on balance, which is a lot of what you are doing.
Right. It is, exactly. I'd love to say this is a fitness class. It's in the fitness room, and it is. It's physical, but it's not demanding physically. What we're doing is much more playful. We're really working on the balance and all those wonderful attributes, but we're working on our brains. So the structure of my class is I give them fundamentals. I do a lot of repetition, and that helps with the precision of the movement, but also giving them a foundation, sort of building blocks. Then what I start doing is layering those building blocks and building compound steps. Once I do that...
We're showing some of your stuff now.
Oh, fantastic. So once I do that, then we start playing games.
Okay.
So the games are formula. I do structured formulas, like kind of like music. So if anyone understands the idea of canon, so I'll give part of the class a formula of step A, and then I'll give the other part of the class step A, step B, and I'll make them counterpoint. And so then they face each other, they face away from each other, they start becoming individually responsible for themselves as well as their group. They're counterpointing the rest of them, and so we have a really solid foundation, then we can start playing games. And it makes the class so much fun.
And it's how long is it? An hour class?
It's just an hour, and then
Okay.
I do an extra 15 minutes for those people who want to challenge themselves.
Okay.
And with that, I'll take the same choreography, I'll give them a turn, or I'll add 3, 4 extra sounds, so all of a sudden they're really having to move a little bit quicker in their mind and body. So it's like the challenge section, 15 more minutes.
I think that's great. Now, for those who maybe want to expand their dancing or don't want to come to the classes, you have a YouTube channel.
I do. So after every class, I'll give a few, just 3 or 4 minutes of the choreography we worked on, and I'll make sure that I break it down really slow on YouTube, and I give them the link so that they can go and practice throughout the week.
Okay.
But
That's great. I mean, lots of people are still not quite ready to be in groups and crowds, so I think that's a nice thing.
It is. It's helpful, and I also have the dance episode on Channel 6 TV, Dance Moves, and that's wonderful because I break it down really nice and slow so that it's very fundamental, and everyone at home who is either not able to or can't for that day or has other things going on in life, they're able to sit there and take class with me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that airs, so Dance Moves with Laura is going...
Saturdays at 4 o'clock, Channel 6 TV. Which
Okay. All right, that's excellent. That's obviously right here on Village Television. But then, of course, you also have the tap beginning level, which is Wednesdays at 5:30.
Correct.
You have tap intermediate level, Thursdays at 10:30.
Right.
And then jazz, is that any kind of, beginner, kind of a group thing?
It is. It's pretty spread across the board. The way I work is to break it down, give fundamental steps, and then start challenging them and start making them kind of, we lay the footwork down, and then we start putting the hands on, and I love that woman's energy right there. And we start adding arms, and we start making it ourselves. And that jazz is fun. I think because it's basic, there's movements that everybody doesn't know they know, but they know them.
Right.
And it has technique, it has structure, but jazz also requires that you become creative.
Yes.
And use yourself and your input and how you feel about the music, how you feel about the movement. So I love that aspect of jazz too. I think it's pretty fun.
Well, there's a lot of things that you can offer. So thank you so much for the information. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
If you want more information about any of the classes that we have discussed, you can always get in touch with Recreation and sign up through them, which is recreation@vmsinc.org. We'll be right back.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From our delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials, at 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio, or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
movies for today and for Monday. Let's take a look at that. We've got Fantastic Beasts Dumbledore, and that was recently released, and that is pretty much kind of like Harry Potter. So this is about Professor Albus Dumbledore, who knows the powerful dark wizard Grindelwald is moving to seize control of the wizarding world. You can see that today at 2 and 6 p.m. with closed captioning. That's brought to you by Advanced Ear Care. And then on Monday, we have the movie called Certain Women. And that is very interesting. It's about 4 different women who are facing different kinds of adversities in their life. And it looks very, very good. So I think you'll enjoy that on Monday. We'll tell you more about that. And you can see that at 2 and 6 p.m. with closed captioning on Monday. Okay, a few announcements. Of course, we've got Splash Days that are coming up on August 12th. So that's just in just a couple of weeks, but we wanted to let you know that you need to call ahead and you need to get your admission, which is $5. Space is limited and there's no tickets that are sold at the door. So you're gonna wanna get more information from Recreation on that. Go to recreation@vmsinc.org and send them information about that. All right, and just a couple of concerts that are coming up. We've got Queen Nation, and that's going to be on August 20th, and that will be on a Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are $20, $25, and $30. They are on sale at the PAC office. However, you can also get them at tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com. All right, let's take a look at our weather. As I mentioned earlier in the program, we are looking at nice skies. We are looking at temperatures today in the 80s. So it's 80, 66, 79, 65, 77, 67. If you're traveling, it looks as though the beaches are your better bet for a little bit cooler temperatures. 75, 65, 72, 63, 72, 58. Tahoe, Big Bear, and Mammoth all in the 80s with the overnights 47 to 51. Palm Springs 110, 81, and Las Vegas 110, 86. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you right here on Monday morning at 9 a.m. And also, if you missed any of our programs, you can always go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
Are you or someone you know facing financial challenges from unexpected emergency expenses? The foundation of Laguna Woods Village can provide the temporary help you need. Meals on Wheels, adult day services, dental services, medical alert services, and ambulance contracts. Contact the Village Social Services at 949-597-4267 to see if you qualify. Neighbors helping neighbors. The mission of the foundation of Laguna Woods Village.